Good day. Welcome to I Hope channel. In today's episode, we will study about stocks and bonds. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to illustrate stocks and bonds, and distinguish between stocks and bonds. In order for some corporations to do an expansion or pay debts, they need money to do such. One way of raising money to finance such expansion or pay debts is to sell part of their company to investing people or institution. They do this by issuing stocks. Stock represents ownership of the company. Owners of stocks may be considered as part owners of the company. Since a share represents a unit of ownership of a corporation's profits and assets, ownership then can be quantified by dividing the number of shares owned by the number of shares issued. Logically, this means that the more stocks one owns, the more an individual owns in a corporation. A stock is divided into two types, common stock and preferred stock. Majority of stocks are issued as common stock. Common stock represents ownership on a company and is sometimes accompanied by dividends on a portion of profits. Investors get one vote for every share to elect board members who oversee management. Preferred stock represents ownership in a company but does not usually come with voting rights. However, investors are normally guaranteed dividends as long as the investor holds ownership of shares. Also, in the event of liquidation, preferred shareholders are paid off before the common shareholders. On the other hand, if a private corporation or the government needs to finance a project or an expansion, one solution they do is to borrow money from investors. In this case, the private corporation or the government issue bonds. A bond is a debt financing instrument. This is an interest-bearing security which promises to pay an amount of money on certain maturity value as stated in the bond certificate. Bonds may be classified generally into three types: government bonds, corporate bonds, and zero-coupon bonds. Government bonds are bonds issued by governments to fund programs, meet payrolls, and pay their bills. Corporate bonds are bonds issued by businesses to help them pay expenses. Although these pose a higher risk than government bonds, businesses still can earn a lot more in corporate bonds. Zero-coupon bonds make no coupon payments but instead are issued at a considerable discount to par value. Let us check your understanding. Answer the following. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time. Number 1. These are the shares in the ownership of the company. If you answered stocks, you are right. Number 2. What type of stock wherein the investors get one vote for every share to elect board members who oversee management? Yes. The answer is common stock. Number 3. It is a debt financing instrument. You are right. It is bond. Number 4. These are bonds issued by businesses to help them pay expenses. Yes. The answer is corporate bonds. Number 5. It represents ownership in a company but does not usually come with voting rights. It is a type of stock. Yes, it is preferred stock. Number 6. These are bonds issued by governments to fund programs, meet payrolls, and pay their bills. You could not be wrong on this. Yes, of course it is government bonds. Number 7. These bonds make no coupon payments but instead are issued at a considerable discount to par value. Yes. The answer is 0 coupon bonds. Number 8. Consider a preferred stock with par value of $10,000 per share, a 2.5% dividend rate paid quarterly, and a life of 10 years. Find the total amount of quarterly dividend after 10 years. To answer this problem, study the next lesson, Stock and Bond Market. That's all for today. This has been Ariel Hilbuena, the video creator of iHope channel, inviting you to like, subscribe and click the notification bell, and watch our next video. Until then, bye.